Sir, we request you to address this gathering and oblige us. Thank you, sir.
Well, Present Chairman of the Delhi Medical Association, the President-elect, the Chairman of the Delhi Medical Council, all the past presidents, my very distinguished colleague and friend, and the learned Attorney General of India, Mr. Mukul Rohatgi, esteemed doctor, my warm congratulations to all of you, all who have been awarded. When a team of doctors came to my house that I must come to this function, I was a little amused. And after a couple of hours, I received a phone call from Mukul Rohatgi that he is also coming, I also need to come. We all are working very hard in the new government. Now when I came here, I realized to my present surprise as to why the two lawyers have been invited in a gathering of doctors. Maybe our respective new assignments was also a reason for that. But you invited me, thanks a lot. It is the day of the anniversary of Dr. B.C. Roy, I am told. Yes. You know, I come from Bihar, and we have very fond memory of Dr. B.C. Roy in a very different context. Dr. B.C. Roy was the doctor of Ravi Shankar Prasad, the first president of India. Dr. Ravi Shankar Prasad always used to consult him. Jawaharlal Nehru also used to be the last word to him as well. And I don't know, many of the seniors may recall, Bihar had two very eminent doctors. One was Dr. Raghunath Sharan, who was a great physician. His son Shyam Sharan rose to become the Foreign Secretary of India. And the other was Dr. T.N. Banerjee, equally brilliant doctor. There was a big zamindar who was suffering from fever, was consulting both the doctor, and Raghunath Sharan and T.N. Banerjee also were highly respected by Dr. Ravi Shankar Prasad, the President of India. Then finally he went to Dr. B.C. Roy, who was the Chief Minister. And he asked a very simple query, both are brilliant doctors, why your fever is not coming down? He saw the prescription. My other department of law and justice is yet to come. It is amazing to work with him. A new work culture has come. And we are going to give our best for the country. I can assure you, yes, the problems are enormous. The legacy is messy. But we have to set it right. That's what we are doing. You have conveyed many of your concerns to me. Yes, I know that. Doctor is approached in critical condition where you have to make choices. He has to make experiment. He has to chalk out courses which may be almost bordering upon the idea of taking risk in view of the condition of the doctor. So that indulgence, that margin has to be given, and the law needs to recognize that. But when I am speaking to you as the Law Minister of India, as a parliamentarian, I also need to flag before you what the people think. People say if there is a mistake in our profession, we have the provision of appeal, the provision of review, the provision of going to a higher court. But if there is an intentional error or some kind of negligence, you have to pay with life. How do we juxtapose the two is the real question. Well, Mukul Rohatgi, I have to make a request to you now as the Attorney General of India, and as I was telling you in lighter vein, you really appreciate the concerns of the doctor, but whether you or me, when we make a commitment, we'll have to carry also into account the responsibility which we hold. Namely, you have a concern, a valid concern. That concern requires a deeper examination. I can assure you that when this matter comes to us, you need not pester me. I will be with you how to find a way out. Some of the judgments, as Mr. Rohatgi rightly pointed out, have raised concerns. But yes, this whole issue of sense of profound dismay of the patients as to what is happening, there is a scope for improvement. There is a scope for improvement in private hospitals. Some of the private hospitals are doing exceedingly well. There is scope for improvement there in some of them. And there is enormous scope for improvement as far as the public health system is concerned. How can we work as a team? And here, a very great word of appreciation for doctors. In spite of the situation as has been happening in India for the last so many years, the doctors of India, from whatever region they come, have done such a great job in ensuring a distinction in their field and also great laurels to the very idea and image of India, that India is becoming a very good health destination in the world. That is something which I need to applaud, I need to compliment, and India's image is going really sky high whenever I travel in different parts of the world. That is how I take it. But yes, there are problems. When I became the IT minister, I am taking presentations of various departments, more than 30 hours of presentation I have taken. One of the Prime Minister's great concern is, how can we bring e-health to every part of India? That is his area of very deep interest. Obviously, this requires the aspect of technology. The day I took over, and the comments I made was that Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee government was known for national highways. Mr. Modi's government will be known for broadband highway. And that's what we are doing. This optical fiber network connection. We have given a target, 50,000 Gram Panchayat this year, 1 lakh next year, 1 lakh thereafter. The Prime Minister has asked me to speed it up. We are all in the process of doing that, so that there is proper broadband connectivity, cable fiber is there, and from there, from the Gram Panchayat, we are able to reach a village, for instance, a school, a primary health center, and some common place where the technology is available, whether it is e-education, e-health, e-medicine. That is a great idea of our Prime Minister and a great area of priority of our new government. I thought, because I have come for the first time before doctors, some of the agendas of priority which we are thinking, which we are going to follow very relentlessly, I thought we must share with you. It was wonderful meeting you. You invited me, deeply appreciated. And when you have two lawyers, one who happens to be the law minister and one who happens to be the Attorney General, surely we can work as a team to find a solution. Thanks a lot. Namaskar.